Hello guys, how you all doing and welcome to the second episode of the series of how to max your height. And today we're gonna talk about the height of 5 foot 8, which is basically 172 centimeters all the way to 174 centimeters. That's the zone of the like 5'8". So 5'8" is a little bit above the world average for men, which is pretty good. That means that there's a lot of places in the world that you can go to and feel actually tall. Like if you go to like South America, like Peru, or to places in Southeast Asia, like the Philippines, India, or even Thailand, you're gonna feel pretty tall in those countries with 5 foot 8. So in 5 foot 8, yeah, you might feel short in some countries in the world, but you might feel tall in others. And with a few simple tricks, you can make yourself look even above average in countries that you might feel average in. So let's start with clothes. What style do you want to have when you are 5 foot 8 if you care about how you look in terms of your height? So first of all, as I said in the last episode when I did about 5 foot 5, about the baggy clothes that they make you look like a kid a little bit, that's not the same for the 5 foot 8 obviously. In 5 foot 8, you might not want to wear all baggy clothes, not like the oversized t-shirt and a baggy pants, but you can wear one of them. Like you can choose to wear some oversized t-shirt and skinny jeans, or some baggy pants and some t-shirt on top of it. So you are not as restricted if you wear shorter than that. I would still recommend to not wear clothes that are too oversized all over the body, because again, the more you make yourself wide, the shorter you look in your height. So I would just stick to wear clothes who are not too tight and not too big. And also, if you can still match them, that's great. It's not a necessity. You don't have to do it at 5 foot 8, but it can definitely help you if you wear clothes who are matching in colors, like full black t-shirt and jeans, or any color just to match them with the jeans and the t-shirt. That can make you look even taller, appear taller, because of the matching colors. Another thing at 5 foot 8 is you want to make sure that your arms look pretty long. You don't want to hide them too much under the t-shirt. So one thing I would recommend to do if you wear a t-shirt that is pretty long on the arms, you want to make at least one fold, maybe two, depending on how long is the t-shirt. But you start from one fold and then it immediately show more of your tricep, more of your arm. And it's a pretty cool trick you should do on every t-shirt you wear, because it can make your arm appear longer, which is something it's really important at that height to make yourself look above average. And obviously I would recommend to use any shoes that will make you a bit taller, that will add you like a lift to them. It doesn't have to be like a shoes with inbuilt lift, but it should add you some height. That means that sport shoes or any boots that can add you like an inch or two, that'd be great, because that means that if you wear the right shoes, you can get very, very close to 5 foot 10 or even reach 5 foot 10, which can be a huge game changer for you. Now, if we talk on terms of physique, how your body should look at that height, obviously, like I would say to any height, I would recommend to go to the gym, hit the gym as much as you can, build muscle, stay lean. You can get a bit bigger in that height. You don't have to stay really, really shredded. But again, don't go too buff. If you go too buff, again, you look too wide and it will make your body look too short and you have probably more body fat, which is something that at 5 foot 8, if you try to max your height and how your body looks, you want to make sure that you stay pretty lean. I love looking at examples of like footballers, like the football player Mascherano, who is like 5 foot 8, and he has great physique, and for his height it really makes him look taller and longer, especially in his torso, because he really works on his traps and he got really lean physique, and that really helps him to look better in that height. Also, I would really recommend to work on your legs at that height. If your legs will be a bit more chunky, it can actually make you look a bit bigger. So on the legs, I would recommend to get pretty big in that height. So in conclusion, 5'8 could be a great height if you max it correctly, if you wear the right clothes and build it from the aesthetic point of view. Another thing at 5 foot 8 is that you can actually claim 5 foot 9 if you date a girl who is like much shorter than you. Don't say to a girl who is like relatively close to your height, but if a girl is like 5-6 inches shorter than you, don't be afraid to just say you are 5'9". She wouldn't even notice that. She wouldn't even know. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this content. And if you have any feedback to give me about this kind of videos, let me know in the comments. I'll see you guys again in the next video.